Hi, Simon here. Today, in this lecture, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the idea of the flipped classroom. I'm going to tell you about this because this is how I'm going to be teaching and you're going to be studying with me. So I just wanted to give you the basic idea, what is the flipped classroom, so you will understand why we are studying like we are studying. Okay, so first I should explain flip. Flip is to turn something over, usually by kind of throwing it. If I was to go whoa like this and like turn over all the way, that's called a backflip. Yeah. If I was making a pancake in a frying pan, I cook one side, throw, turns over, lands, cook the other side. This is called flipping a pancake. If I want to make a decision, should I go here, should I go here, and I use a coin, heads or tails, to decide, heads. Okay, this is called flipping a coin. So to flip means to turn something upside down. Okay, so what do we mean by the flipped classroom? Well, it means that we take the traditional classroom model and we turn it upside down. Okay, well, what does that mean? Well, in a traditional classroom, the teacher teaches and the students listen. To give you an example, in a maths class, I want to explain about, I don't know, right-angled triangles and Pythagoras theorem and square roots and things like that. In the classroom, in front of 30 students who are listening to me, I will explain this at the board many times. Okay? They're just listening. Do they understand? Some people do, some people don't. Okay? But at the end of 40 minutes, I say go home and do these exercises in your book. So they take the book home, they try the exercises, but there's nobody there to help them. Okay, that's the traditional classroom model. The teacher teaches in class, the students work alone to do the homework. Okay, so the flipped classroom turns that on its head. What do I mean by this? Well, the students in the flipped classroom actually listen to the lecture part at home, often by using videos like this video. Okay, the concept is explained by video at home. This means the student can stop it and think about this concept for a while, or they can watch the video and then think, no, I don't understand, and watch it again, and watch it again, and watch it again. They can work at their own pace to try to understand the concept, okay, at home, okay? And then in the classroom, they do the exercises that would have usually, traditionally, been the homework. So the classroom lecture is done at home and the homework is done in class, because now the students can ask the teachers for help and advice. The teacher can check that they're doing the exercise correctly. So we flipped the idea of how to, in this case, teach mathematics. A very famous example of the flipped classroom is the Khan Academy. This was founded by somebody called Salman Khan, and originally he was just making YouTube videos explaining math concepts to his nephews. But then he realized that this could be a new way, or a more efficient way of teaching. Watch the lecture at home at your own pace, and then do the exercises in the classroom where you have help from a teacher. So a very famous version of the flipped classroom is the Khan Academy. Okay, Well, that's an example for math. So, how do we flip the English classroom? Well, in the past, if I was giving a lesson, I would use a textbook, okay? And in the textbook, there's a conversation or a dialogue. So I put in the CD, I play the CD, the students listen. Okay, I'm not doing any teaching right now. The students are listening to a CD. I'm just operating a CD player. They say, please play it again. So I play it again, another 2 minutes, play it again. Okay, 6 minutes, they've listened to a CD, and I'm just pressing play on a CD player. After that, maybe we have to read the conversation, maybe I have to explain the grammar point. And finally, at the end of the lesson, maybe we'd only have about 10 minutes for speaking practice. Okay, so you don't get a lot of time to actually practice speaking English. Okay, so in the flipped classroom, anything like listening to a dialogue or answering questions based on a dialogue or doing a grammar exercise or me explaining a grammar point or a conversation style point, all that will be done at home with audio, with Word files, with PowerPoint, and with videos like this. That means that in the classroom, you can ask me any questions you have, things you're not sure about, and then most of our time will be spent actually speaking English. We'll be practicing English in the classroom. You'll be studying English at home. Okay, so that's what I mean by flipping the English classroom. That's the basic idea. Okay, if you'd like some further information about the flipped classroom, you can look up flipped classroom on Wikipedia. And this will give you some information about the flipped classroom. If you want to know more about the Khan Academy, of course, you can go to khanacademy.com or you can check Khan Academy on Wikipedia or a lecture with Salman Khan of Khan Academy you can find on TED.com. So you can go to the TED.com website and search for Salman Khan and listen to his TED Talk about the Khan Academy. Bill Gates of Microsoft is very, very excited about the Khan Academy and the idea of the flipped classroom. So he's somebody who's very a strong supporter of the flipped classroom. So that just leaves me with a conclusion. What are my key points? My key points for you as the students of English is that I will expect you to listen to the lectures, watch the videos, do the exercises at home, so that you will be ready in the classroom to just practice speaking English. Okay, so perhaps that will be a little different from what you've done in the past. So just to let you know, that's how we're doing it. We're going to be doing the flipped classroom, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you'll find it's effective. Thank you.